Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about ELD providers. First and foremost, you need to know what ELD is if you're not used to trucking. It's an electronic logging device that the government mandated that newer model trucks have so that they can keep track of everything we do, everywhere we go, our hours of service and everything. And it's an overstepping of the government, in an industry that's already well overregulated. But I digress. The first company we're going to talk about is probably the one I had the most trouble with, and that's the Trucking Office ELD. I tried them. It was cheaper, no doubt, but the connectivity of the device to the phone was just not there. I mean, it was not reliable, so it ended up being more of a hassle than anything. Whenever I'm looking for a ELD, I'm looking for ease of use, something that I'm not going to have to go in there every day and edit and change stuff and look at stuff and try to explain problems with the DOT officer. That's just not what I'm looking for. So I do not recommend the Trucking Office ELD. Second, we're going to talk about is the Big Roads ELD. We do not recommend the Big Roads ELD. Yes, I've put up a couple shorts about this week. We're doing this video just so it'll be recorded on here. Now, Big Road has a good interface and it's easy to use and stuff, but Fleet Complete, if I'm not mistaken, took them over, and during that transition is when I was there, and they messed up some of our billing, and that upset us, so we left the company. We sent in the emails, we talked to the people on the phone to cancel our subscriptions and everything. Well, they claimed that it didn't get done, and they kept charging us, and they still claim that we owe them money, which we do not, because we have the email from where we canceled the subscription and all that. It ain't our fault that their billing people made mistakes, but they still claim we owe them money, and that is a false accusation, in our opinion. Now, that, let it be what it is. It is the nature of the business whenever you go through changes. Ain't that a beautiful view? That's going into Arkansas from Mississippi on that new bridge. I love it. Anyway, the third company we're going to talk about is my favorite so far. This is far from perfect, but it is my favorite, and that is Keep Trucking Motive. That's their new name, Motive. I don't know why they changed their name. Don't want to go into that story, but what I do know is the ease of use of Motive, the connectivity from the device. Look, I had 3 devices for 2 years and 3 cameras. I got the camera units just to help protect me and my drivers, and I signed a 2-year contract when I got it, and they do not let you adjust that until the time is up. I tried a lot during the last segment of that contract because I shrunk the company down. Reasons we won't go into, but anyway, we now have it after the 2 year. We have it down to 1 unit and 1 camera, and I think it's $70-something, $72 or something. Which is okay, because it's, like I say, it's an ease of use. I don't have a lot of connectivity issues, if any, and I don't have to explain a lot to a DOT. I've been inspected a whole bunch this last year, and every time I was able to email my ELD to them, and they didn't come up with any problem. Even as much as I used the split sleeper berth, one of the cops was looking at me a little cross-eyed, said, "Man, I don't know how you did it, but you didn't have no violations." And that's right, because I followed the ELD, the Keep Trucking platform. I'll go by the hours that it tells me I have, and I have yet to have an issue. I use a split sleeper just about every day I'm out here running, because I run my clocks really tight with my pickups and drop-offs. I don't run like other people. I don't have a day in between my loads. I'm usually picking and dropping on same days. I just don't believe in being out here and wasting time. That's why I enjoy booking my own freight so much, because I can route myself through the house. I do manage to get home more than most people, and by using up all of my time, I get more time at home. And having the Keep Trucking ELD so convenient and so precise on my hours really helps me maintain the legality. So whenever I do get inspected, me as a driver and me as a company, I don't have to worry as much. So that is who I recommend out of all of them. God bless, and we will catch y'all on the next ride.